So tonight I am bringing you a 12 by 12 layout, and tonight I just chose this photo. It's a little bit random, um, but it was kind of this really funny, silly portrait I did. I had put my hair in victory curls one night, and I was um, just playing around with different makeup and stuff. And I took this picture, and it just always makes me laugh. And I just thought it's kind of a fun picture, and it's a little bit different. And I thought I think it would be fun to have in my scrapbook. So I just chose this picture, and one of the things that I actually really like to do is use pattern paper as the background, and I don't mind mixing it with other patterns. So I have um, that love heart paper, 12 by 12 paper, as my background, and it's pretty subtle because the hearts are in this gray color instead of being like a super bright color. It's not super distracting, but you can definitely, it is an obvious pattern. And I did also mix it with those black and white polka dots behind my photograph, but then I did separate the two with a more of a sky blue piece of paper that I matted the polka dot paper on. And I wasn't sure if I wanted to add anything right behind my photo, any little bits or pieces, so I didn't glue it all the way down. I don't know if you saw, but I just did some glue in the middle of the photograph, and then I knew I did want to mat it on the sky blue paper, so I did make sure that was all um, attached down. And then the other two pieces behind it right now, those are not attached firmly. So I'm just testing some stuff out. And then I have this crepe paper that I am kind of scrunching up on the side. I don't have my sewing machine handy, so I am not going to be sewing that anytime soon. But I figured I can figure out a way to scrunch it up and make it work. So I didn't like the way those other two pieces looked. I didn't want to mix up those because there was just too many different patterns. With the hearts and the dots, they're different shapes, but they are kind of similar in that they're a repeating pattern of one shape, if that makes sense. And then I did add another polka dot, but this one was just gold with white because gold and white go with pretty much everything. And I had those wood ephemera pieces. The one in the corner just says "Hello, Love," and there's a little star and a big diamond. I don't really use diamonds a lot in things, so I thought it would be kind of fun to use it on this because this layout is kind of one of those things where you can just use whatever you want because there's nothing very specific about this photograph. I mean, not really. So you can kind of just choose to do whatever. You could use that diamond or a giraffe or a flamingo or cactus or an airplane. It doesn't really matter because it's all like if you like one of those things, it goes with it. So that's kind of one of the fun things about doing a sort of a self-portrait layout. So again, I'm just layering some pieces in. That pink tag in the corner I thought was really cool. It's sort of a diagonal half and half light pink with dark pink. And I liked that you could see the difference between the two colors with the wood veneer over the top of it. And then I added a little bit more blue in the corner because I really love blue, and it was a lot of pink. So, and then I have these they're like little plastic stick-on pieces. I have no idea what they were intended for originally. I got them at Joann's, like, I don't know, a year or two ago, and they're in one of those dollar bins. And I really loved the shape of a couple of them. And I thought, how fun would it be to add these pieces to this layout because I've never done anything like that before. I've never seen any sort of element like that before. So I actually really like how that turned out because it was just really fun. So now I am just attaching these pieces down and trying to remember where they go. That's one of the things that's nicer about when you glue as you go. You don't worry about if you put the piece in a wrong place. But then again, it is your layout, so you can do it whatever you want with it, really. So yeah, I am just getting that all super duper secure. And there is that little banner right there. I decided not to use it because I actually really like the pattern on it, but I didn't want it to be, it had little gray hearts on it too, and I felt it was a little bit too matchy. So then when I first am laying this down, it's not staying scrunched the way I want it. So I just ran a piece of that glue down and I'm just scrunching it as I go, and it actually turned out really cool. I actually really love the way it turned out. So it turned out, I mean, it's a little bit different than I had it before, obviously, but I think it's really cute. And then that cork bow at the end, because I really am loving those cork bows right now. I just think they're super duper cute. And I got them at Tuesday morning, so that was an awesome deal. And then I had a little piece of washi tape. It was white with a teeny tiny black polka dots on it. So just put a little bit of that on there. And then I'm just adding the rest of these pieces as I go, just making sure everything is glued down. And I actually didn't remember to glue that star down, which is kind of silly because I glued everything else down, but I did go back in and do that later. And then I was playing around with adding a aqua or teal colored doily in the corner, but the camera cut out. So you can see it right there in the photographs or in the pictures of the layouts in the top right corner of my picture. So that is my 12 by 12 layout for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you really liked it. Give me a thumbs up or leave a comment below if you have any questions. Please subscribe and I will catch you at the next one. Thank you so much. Bye, honeybees.